beautiful sunshines, it's Sunny Bunny here, and we are going to be reacting to What Remains of Edith Finch, The End. Now, I did post part 2 and part 1. I'll put them somewhere in the description below or somewhere in this video. I did post just a new Minecraft series, the video before it, so if you guys want to go check that out, that would be really appreciative. But you guys seem to all love it so much, so I think I'm going to do a second episode of that, so thank you guys so much for loving that. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to actually what could be the last episode of What Remains of Edith Finch.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were so close to the end, but
on it now.
Looking back on what? Okay.
Looking back on it now, the moon? I didn't realize we were so close to the end, but people in the comments were telling me.
Yeah.
Looking back on what?
I don't know.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What?
Dude, you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah, you really should not be climbing across trees.
No, you should not.
I guess I should have... Well, I don't know. That could look like you're pregnant, could look like you're wearing a big jumper, could just look like your belly. I don't know. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Me neither. I don't know.
Oh, fuck yeah, America, dude.
Fuck you, America. I want one of these houses.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Really?
I guess I could see a little prego ego in the bellow.
Yeah, I guess. Everyone seems to say that.
Pretty intense.
That's both really cool, but also haunting at the same time.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's a softbox light over here. Someone's recording some fucking dank YouTube Let's Plays. Grandpa Sam.
Grandpa Sam? Aw.
That's one cool 80s looking motherfucker. Oh, that's a cool transition.
I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
These memories
sir.
are going to last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Oh, he's the one taking the pictures.
I'm not gonna have to shoot anything. It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't
Those
it?
transitions
Aw.
are awesome.
Wow, these are such old
Your
pictures.
cars.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Got it?
Oh.
Aw.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Okay, Dad.
Right. Oh.
Oh.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey,
Oh, she was taking the picture this time.
Yeah, it is. Hey, if you can get an embarrassing picture,
Scotch
get it.
piss.
I'm not always going to be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
So I guess Dawn is
You know who else thought he was going to be
Edith's
fine?
mother, I guess?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious.
Aw.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Wow. 20 years.
Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Sorry.
Cups. Oh, God. Jeez, they scared me.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Aw.
Man, that was a great trip.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I wonder if we can see Bigfoot somewhere.
Grandpa Sven taught us how
Ooh.
to fish, how to build a fire.
It's hard focus.
So Sven is his father.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Aw.
Big feet.
Big
I bet
feet.
if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Aw.
Sure.
Give me a minute to check the map.
There's a canoe over there.
Yeah. Hello, canoe.
I want to mess with the canoe, please. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over there. I'm gonna just take pictures of everything.
Literally everything. Aw.
Bird on socks.
Nice, Don.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Daddy.
Appreciate you. Good.
Ooh, no gun.
Is there something specific I'm supposed to be taking pictures of?
Uh.
I might just take pictures of everything. Red bean soup!
Ooh, yummy.
My favorite when I'm out camping.
I don't know. Like, what are you supposed to take?
I'm just taking pictures of everything.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna take another picture of you.
Okay. Why not
I
go
feel
the
like I'm
other way?
supposed to take a picture of something, because it's not progressing.
I don't know.
Can I see something spooky in the distance and freak myself out? That'd be really cool. I'd really like that.
I don't know. Maybe if you keep going around. Oh, hey, a walking stick.
Shovel right there.
Oh, that's a shovel. Oops, sorry.
Binoculars. Fishing rods.
Jeez. Okay, you already took a picture
Propane.
of that.
Maybe I should take more pictures of the bird. There's a deer up there.
Oh, hi, dearie dear.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Take the shot. Let me get a picture of him.
Dad, I
Aw.
Let me get behind you.
Aww.
Don't shoot the poor deer.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything.
I don't
If you
want
want
it.
to survive, you need to be strong.
But it's such a cute deer. Why do we have to kill poor innocent deers?
Keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
It's not gonna stay there forever, Don.
Oh.
Great shot, Dawn.
Nice.
Oh, I took a picture right as it happened. Oh no.
Aw, poor Dawn. Poor thing.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh.
Oh, I can actually move. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, it's a timer. Oh, okay. That's clever.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think.
When she said it was
Oh,
twitching, she meant it was still alive. Holy crap.
of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Holy crap.
Dude! Poor Sam. He got booked by a
Sam
book.
spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, that's true.
Spent all his life shooting photos and shooting deers.
Yep.
Or deer, I guess. Deers. Deer is plural of deer. It's quite the collection you got there. S. Finch, that's a nice looking gun though. I've been hunting before. But just shooting like game birds. But I never really got into it. My morality
Instead of
kind of
hiding
kicked
from
in.
death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
So I'd always feel bad for stuff being shot. Airline ticket.
Ooh, airline
Kate
ticket.
Finch.
Why? What?
Where did you head to, Kay?
Okay.
Oh,
little
it's a cat getting ready to attack a squirrel.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute.
fuck.
What is
Chris's
that?
bird hunt.
Can I watch the Christmas
Okay.
bird hunt? Nope, that's boarded up. Well, not boarded, but
What else
glued.
do I do in here? There was nothing to interact with.
No. Literally, there's nothing to interact with.
Or did I miss something?
No. You probably just have to go over...
I don't know.
I
This
don't
place
know.
looks fairly undisturbed, though.
Like,
is
nobody
kinda
really
weird.
lived.
Oh,
Oh.
found it.
Wow.
Okay, now
That's
be
cool.
careful.
Yeah.
Walk on the metal, or the wooden joists. Don't fucking walk on the fiberglass. You go through the freaking floor.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close.
This is
They both
cozy.
lost a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, this would be so nice to live in a house like this. At nighttime, you can
Oh.
come and just sit up here,
And
all
just
nice
stare
and
at
fuzzy
the-
warm, and
Just
look
look
out
at
at
them.
the stars.
Oh, Stars. I love the way he says stars. Oh, that's cool. Finch control.
Finch control.
That's so cool. Oh, what's this? Gregory.
Don't tell me a baby died in this fucking curse.
Oh, no, 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 no. Divorce contract.
Wait, 1976. It was 1 year old. No.
Oh.
A lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days. If you're not, okay. Kay Carlisle and Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Aww.
Oh, I get to be a baby, play with my
The
toys.
rest of us don't.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Can we do anything else with it? Hello, Mr. Ducky.
Oh, you have to keep moving.
Is the ducky chasing me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think these things are alive.
No shit.
Look, the frog! I get to control the frog!
Woohoo!
Yes!
Remember, Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Aw.
Hello?
Shush.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Whee! Boing!
Nobody saw.
Boing! Boing! Ooh, duckies! Pop the bubbles! Woohoo! And then one more!
Awesome. Dr. Magnet letters.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. Made him happy.
Yeah, dude! Whee! Oh, I got the Gregory thing. That is actually an achievement.
Whaley!
Come on, ducks, bounce me higher.
Wing.
Yeah, these
You
dudes
gotta go
follow
on the
me.
whale.
Okay,
He
I'm
bounces
gonna
you.
perform an action out over the whale.
Woo! Woohoo!
Okay, now bounce me higher, friend.
Get the woohoo!
Oh man, this video is going to get claimed now because of that. But I like it.
Well, no, because there's no words in it. It's just thing.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
That's fine.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh no.
He's gonna drown, isn't he?
Could have told us about the world he saw.
He drowned, didn't he? Yeah. He's gonna drown.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Understand about Gregory.
He's a
Did
frog.
he fucking drown?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else would he have done?
Oh god, that's horrible.
See, that's why you always gotta just, as soon as you, I don't care if the person's thing, just wrap them in a towel and get them out of the tub.
She said if I hadn't called that night,
Yeah.
you would have gotten him out of the bath.
Yep.
I'm sure he's happy.
That's so sad.
I've seen stuff like that.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that someone on the list was 1 year old.
Poor thing.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Gregory.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry
Gus.
yet.
He was what, 12?
And yet, what? This kid was 13 years old.
Wow.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard,
Okay.
before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Okay.
Oh, get rid of the letters.
Yeah,
That's
get
so
rid of the
cool.
letters.
Oh,
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Jeez.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you
Oh,
husband
jeez.
and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yay! That's awesome. Good for you.
I like flying kites. I haven't flown a kite in years.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember always trying to fly a kite, and then it
I
just
like how my kite
never.
just stays up as well. It doesn't matter. I've never had a kite that did that.
I was
My
gonna
kites
say,
always sucked.
my kite had never got off the ground.
Wait,
My
what's the
kite
next
would
thing?
just love the ground.
Okay. Ah. This is clever.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh. Gus, no.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Want to see the geese? Uh-oh. Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yep.
Jesus, dude. You just destroy everything. This is like
Yeah.
Katamari now.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, he's getting drunk. Oh, jeez.
I wish that I could truly
Jesus.
say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, jeez.
Begin to think this curse is real.
Yeah. Yeah. What makes you say that?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's not weird.
So we have like 3 or 4 people left.
Yeah.
We have
Milton,
Kay and
Lewitt-
Sanjay who aren't really connected to the tree.
Yeah.
They're like, Kay is with Sam and Sanjay is with Dawn. Lewis and Milton. We have to see as well. A lot of them are so young. And I don't know if it's a curse really got to do with the family more so than it is this freaking house.
It might be the house.
Or this area. So much shit has gone wrong here. Raise
Indeed.
flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Quiet time, 11 p.m. 2,300 hours. Yes, sir!
Yep. Oh.
Can I walk? Can I rock climb?
Yes.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Wow.
Don't forget! Pregnant.
At the time,
Yeah.
it was as far away as she could get.
It's a cool way to get in and out of your bed
Yeah.
room. It's not really a room, it's connected to the other room.
Oh.
That's cool.
Religion
Holy
was another
Bible.
thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Aw.
Dawn and Sanjay, we get to figure out about these
She
people
spent
now.
a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay.
So Dawn is her mother.
Yeah.
And her mother was the one in that... So it was her granddad, Sam,
Yeah.
in the
Her dad. Sam.
video, I guess you could say, with the deers.
Yeah.
dear. I keep making that mistake. Religion, science, math, and history. All you need to
What?
seek humanity. 10 ways to teach critical thinking.
I don't think
Copy
that's-
passport for volunteer center. Meet with relieve rep. After school teaching pack and fly to India.
Aw, because probably Sanjay
Yes,
was
crown.
from India. Nice.
I'm a firefighter now.
Nope.
I can't go out that way. Oh. I wasn't
Oh.
supposed to
My
go that
mom
way at
moved to
all.
India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Ah.
So Lewis is your brother. And was Gregory, the child that died in the bath, was that her uncle, I guess?
I don't know.
Was it Dawn's brother? I don't know. The family tree is getting really confusing. Because I think Sam is her granddad. Kay
Yep.
was the wife.
Yep.
And I think Kay was the one in with him who had a child, Gregory, in the bath. I think that was Kay that you could see getting Gregory out of the bath. I don't know. My timeline's
When
all
my dad
confused.
died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Aw.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Edith, Milton, Lewis.
Milton,
And to
Edith.
see kids in the house again.
I'm Edith Finch, right?
Yeah.
Or is this because I was named after the grandmother? Well, I don't know. When you sprout so many names at me in the space of like an hour and a half. Oh, that's pretty. And you're showing me timelines and everything. It
The
gets
house
very
had to get a
confusing.
little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I don't know why it didn't click with me either that I'm constantly going up. But yeah,
Well,
this is
that's
this is so
true.
nice. I like little terraces like this with the lights all around.
Oh yeah.
It always reminds me of like movies or TV shows or something where you see people out on their terraces with their friends having a good time and
I'm having
like
a
on
good time.
rooftops or something. I don't know.
And for a while, things were good.
Aw.
Almost normal.
Mm-hmm. Reading.
Reading is a hoot.
I
You
get it.
said it, Mr. Owl.
Edith.
Barbara, Molly, Gus, Sven, Sam, Calvin, Odin, Gregory. Lewis rules. Can I see my family thing? Yeah. So Odin and then Sam and Kay. Yeah. So yeah, so these all died like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because Edith was born in 1999, the character I play as.
Yeah.
So you had Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, and Walter all in
Yeah.
the
She
same
was.
family.
She was the last one born. She was the last one
And
born.
then Gregory, Gus, and Dawn were all brother and sister. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, whenever you think of somebody saying, like, your Uncle Gus or your Uncle Gregory, you always imagine them as older people.
Yeah.
Because that's the norm, but Gus died when they were 13?
Yeah. Gus died when Gregory died when he was 1
You died when you were 1.
because he drowned in the bathtub.
So sad.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it didn't last.
The
What didn't
scientific
last?
method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. That
Yep.
is definitely the scientific method.
Yeah, it is. The amount of times I had that drilled
So
into
she
my
went
head.
to India to build houses and then met Sanjay and fell in love and had a bunch of babies.
Yep, basically.
That's nice. Or maybe they were the children they helped.
Oh, jeez.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, no.
The beginning of the end?
Whoa.
Yeah, as cool as this is, I would not like to live in this one.
No.
I would not like to live on any of the ones up on top of the house.
Yeah,
Because
no.
this shit gets windy. It got so windy it killed one of your family members.
Yeah, that's true. What the heck?
This isn't even finished. Music's nice.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome!
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. What is that?
The magic
Milton Finch
paintbrush.
in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wait, how do I...
Oh.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, dude, it just got so meta. Please tell me that that's a portal door, and I can see that to the left, and please tell me I'm able to walk through that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a Pan's Labyrinth kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, you got a cool picture. So Milton is your brother? And Lewis is your brother?
Yeah.
We still haven't gotten Dawn's one or Edie's one.
Well, Dawn's her mother, so Dawn's probably still
He's
alive.
really good at painting. This music is lovely.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then
Oh, I
she sealed
bet.
the doors.
There's this magic door. I really wish they had a transition through that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That would have been awesome.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Jeez. What do you mean found in the house?
What? What did he find in the house?
Probably a dead body.
He found mold.
Oh no! That's the worst thing ever. That view though is it's
Oh, I can
beautiful.
go up and around. I like that kind of level design
Yeah.
where you go through an area like this and your eyes are automatically drawn to this.
Yeah.
So obviously you go and walk to that and go through it and everything. You don't even realize these steps were here this entire time until
No.
you come back and see it from a different angle.
I didn't.
That's
Mom
clever level
definitely
design.
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
For what? What did Lewis do?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay. And what if like one of these branches breaks?
Whoa, trippy, man.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
This is fucking awesome. All you people have such cool rooms. That's not fair.
That's not
That is
fair.
fucking shit. I didn't have a room like this when I was younger. Well,
Neither did I.
granted, you have a family curse and you all died, it seems, but
Yeah, but still.
this looks like a mix between a Nintendo 64 and a
Lewis and I
PlayStation.
spent
Oh
a
my
lot of
gosh,
time
it
playing
does.
games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Just like your family?
Oh,
I'm
Jack.
sorry, everybody.
That was a bad.
Sorry for that one, but
Yeah,
that
that-
was right there, and I had
No.
my comedy
That
brain
was
kicked
bad.
in, and I was like, make the joke.
No.
Make the joke.
No, you should not have made the joke. You should have left the joke
Oh,
where it
this place is
was
cool.
and not said anything.
Oh, you smoking that fucking weed, dude?
Dawn Finch.
What happened to Lewis? Why is my family a disaster?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh,
Newly
Oh,
sober,
jeez.
I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery,
Okay.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Okay.
His mind began to
His mind began to what?
wander.
Oh,
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
He's a wizard.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Dragon.
And things that have not names.
No, it's a dragon. It has a name.
He knew it was all in his head,
Oh, that's weird.
but he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is very clever mechanics. Because it's showing you the
But he
monotony
found
of his
something
life by you just using the mouse
Yeah.
constantly
I
as
worried
you're going
about
through an
him.
amazing scenario.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
That's fucking cool.
That
I
is
spoke
cool.
with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Well, yeah, if you're doing this for 8 hours a day, you start to get
Like a whole
bored.
new Lewis. So I
Well,
let
yeah.
him go on.
It's not that fucking hard to just get fish heads chopped.
No.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
It does really make your brain like disconnect from what you're doing.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dude, this could be a game all on its own.
On the edge
Yeah,
of a
that's
city
true.
he named Lewis Topia.
Jeez.
I like that. The fish in this
He built the city up slowly.
gets
brick by
destroyed
brick.
when your fish gets destroyed in your hand. That
Yeah.
was clever.
Then he made musicians. And
The
songs for
hero
them
of
to
the
play.
people.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Look, potato people. Oh, what's going to happen to this fish?
Oh,
He
nothing.
no longer
Okay.
spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Okay.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds,
Uh-huh.
even the stones under his feet,
Uh-huh.
were all in his imagination, so
Okay.
he could do whatever he wished.
No. I really hope this doesn't end the way I think it's going to end.
He held an election for mayor,
Oh, jeez.
and he won.
It's like Mario.
They begged
Okay.
him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Okay.
Funny how you'd say that, considering I'm
Conquer a
playing a
city, then
game.
immediately
Yeah.
push on.
I'm playing a game within a game.
New Louisville.
It's pronounced New Louisville.
Louisville.
Just small clarification.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Again,
He started drifting away from our reality.
I know it's not spelled like Louis, but I prefer it pronounced that way.
Yeah, like Tedley.
Ooh, term.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
That's a good one.
Until
That
one
one
day
I
he
allow.
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him,
Uh-huh.
part of Lewis kept sailing on.
That's sad.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
What? Of a what?
Beautiful prince.
beautiful prince.
Dude, I'm choosing my own adventure. Please let the water go away when I go through it. Yes! It's exactly what I wanted. That's awesome.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Even though the serpent is really cool. But look at that rainbow, it's so pretty. Oh, I didn't go through one of them.
Oh, I didn't go through the next
I
one.
knocked down a fucking rainbow.
He followed the sound of his...
Electric sitar. Sitar, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
electric sitar.
Sitar.
Let me hear one. Shit. Ah. Here we go. I love the sound of sitars.
Is that kind of like a guitar, but not?
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Ooh. Okay.
What happens if I just
Even
let the
then,
fish
his
pile up?
logic remained sound.
Oh, I can't even see it anymore. The dream has
He knew
become
the
my
world was
reality.
all in his imagination.
And they've already accustomed me to the methodical nature of the fish,
Jeez.
which is exactly what it's supposed to symbolize. That's really fucking clever.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Nice.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What? What did he become?
I want this game. I want to play this game.
For someone who'd never
You are
known success
playing
in
this
the real
game.
world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him
What?
that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon,
Oh
but the
no.
one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, yeah. This is what I feared.
What? What is it? What's happening?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
Okay. Nope.
It was hard to argue with him.
Okay.
Don't do anything stupid, Lewis.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh no.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
What happened?
Oh, my shadow is even me as the king.
Oh no.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Lewis, there's nothing there,
That's
buddy.
real me.
Lewis, there's nothing there, buddy.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Mm-hmm.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
What happened? Is he
They're all
getting like?
faceless, though.
Is he getting decapitated?
Is he
or
going to
something?
end up killing himself? Is that what I think is going to happen?
Either that or he's getting decapitated.
I like the swagger you got going on, though.
Insisted on inviting him.
This is super pretty. Molly!
Hi, Molly.
The cat!
You big gigantic cat.
It's like a scene from Aladdin.
I know, right?
Yes, yes, I am real prince, not fake.
His weight, holding his crown.
Yep. He's getting his head chopped off. That's basically what's gonna
There's only
happen.
one thing left to do.
What's that?
Kill himself.
Bend down his head.
I love the faces he makes on this.
Oh, God.
The rest I
Oh!
think you know.
Yeah.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Aww. Emily, no.
That's sad.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So did he stick his head under one of the things at the cannery?
Probably. That's probably what happened.
Wait, wasn't there a way out up here to do something?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, there's nothing up there. The stairs
No.
are broken. Man, this family does not have it nice, do they?
Nope, no, they do not.
Well, his was a bit more complex
Yeah.
than some of the other ones.
Funeral. My mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Probably easier, just so she wouldn't have a choice to think back on us.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand
Hey!
why we left.
Packing peanuts.
Man, how do you get plumbing all the way up here?
That's a good question. That is a
My
good...
mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Literally everything. They literally just left and just never looked back.
To teach and to learn. Dawn Finch. She wrote a book.
Huh. Disaster relief. Sanjay. Oh, he was... Okay.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What?
Maybe I should have come sooner.
Oh, is this her room?
Oh, this is my room.
Okay. Going around and around and... Ooh!
I hope it's pretty.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh, nice.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, jeez.
We're going to get the secrets. Hey, it's the people from Lewis's thing.
Yeah. That's nice.
There's the house. Okay, what went down?
Okay, Edith. Yeah, she's definitely pregnant. You can see it when she sits.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
She was right. The grown-ups have to argue now.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Okay.
When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
The other
Or
entrance.
that Edie had a key to it.
Oh. Oh, wow.
We get to go into the library for the first time.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Okay.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Now, is that
We'll
his
have the
mother
nursing
or is
home
that
send a
her
van
mother?
for you in the morning.
Oh.
Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one.
Okay.
This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Okay.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, no.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
That's not good.
God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I've seen that house every day of my life.
Can you imagine, like, the reason there's S-traps in your toilets and in your sinks and everything is because the shit that goes down through them absolutely stinks.
Yeah.
So you need, like, a layer of water there to stop the smell coming back up the pipes. So can you imagine what the fucking ocean would smell like when all the water's gone out of it?
Oh, God.
It'd be horrible.
I don't think
I
we'd be
never
able to...
thought I'd go back to it.
So this is the old house out in the water.
When the fog rolled lost my way.
Shit. No, I can still see. No, can't see anymore.
I got turned
I could.
around.
I was just walking straight. You can't do this to me, game.
For a while, I wandered.
Okay. You wandered. Okay.
That'd be scary
I
if there was an
started
earthquake.
seeing things.
Like what?
If there was an earthquake out at sea and it sucked all the water out from where you normally see it, that'd be terrifying.
Oh,
Doesn't that
yeah.
mean the water's all going to come
A
rushing
deer.
back? Like tsunami fashion?
Why was that deer in the middle of the ocean?
I'll zoom to make it seem like I'm running
Forgotten
faster.
had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I like how there's just a buoy sitting in the house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's mine. Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Oh no.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Aww.
No.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After
What do you
that,
mean
we
gone?
moved around a lot.
She always wears those gloves. You can tell it's her
We
big
both
gloves.
tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking cool. The whole dandelion is letters.
Oh, that is cool.
My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Okay. Like, talk
but
about
she
what?
started getting sick a lot.
Aww.
Oh no.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh, so she's the only one living. Dawn Finch, October 10th, 2016.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Aww. Yeah, you usually get that, like, burst of energy
And
right
then I
before
was
you're about
alone.
to... Aww.
The last Finch left alive.
But you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Until I found out about you.
Aww.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Is she telling her...
You're telling the story to your unborn child.
If we lived forever,
Oh.
maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
You're being born!
This journal was supposed to be for you,
We're coming out!
but now I hope you'll never see it.
Aww.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Aw, poor thing.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Yeah.
things didn't work out that way.
Oh no.
No, please tell me she's still alive.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, she died.
Dude! Fuck.
As giant buster for Shirley Dallas. I wonder if that's a story she made up, or I wonder if that happened to her. She had all these people.
So all this time you were reading a journal,
yeah,
reliving a lot of the stuff that was going on. So did she die from the curse as well? Is there actually a curse on the family?
I don't know.
Oh no. Gregory.
Edith.
I'm wondering now, because these seem to be all childhood pictures of the people who are involved in the game.
Probably.
I'm wondering how much of real life permeated this.
Probably a lot. Well,
How many of the stories kind of came from real life scenarios? So, I don't know what the takeaway is supposed to be. Well, obviously the takeaway is that to appreciate what you have while you have it, because all of this is so brief.
Yeah.
So, live your life to the best of your abilities while you have it,
Yeah.
which I couldn't agree more with. So many people just coast along. So many people just coast along, and that was clever. He was the Unlockables programmer, and when you actually watched the credits, an achievement popped up saying thanks, Johan.
Pro. Hollywood.
Yeah, so many people just coast along and they wait for things to happen. They wait for, like, you go to your job, you go to school, you wait for the good things to happen because you think they're going to happen later in your life, instead of just appreciating what you have while you have it.
That's true.
Good game.
Yeah.
Very good game.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So now we have the full family tree.
Yeah.
Well, Kay and Sanjay aren't here because they're marital relations more so than... Same with Ingeborg down here with Odin.
Yeah.
And Sven was with Edie.
Yeah. That's why they weren't part of the family tree.
Wait, why is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was great-grandma Edie. It wasn't just grandma. So you'd Walter, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Molly, who were all your grandparents.
Edith just died.
Sam was your granddad.
Yeah.
I know, it's confusing. Family trees confuse me. And then we had Dawn, Gus, Gregory. Oh no, these are all brothers and sisters. So these were your granduncles and grandaunts. Dawn, Gus, and Gregory. Then Dawn and Sanjay, then, I guess, were your mom and dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they had...
And Gus and Gregory, then, were your uncles.
Yeah.
And Edith, Milton, and Lewis. Milton got the coolest picture. But yeah, really fascinating game. I had no idea what to expect of it, and it's a bit weird when you play these walking simulators, because there's not usually that much gameplay, but the transitions in this game were outstanding. Going from, like, the camera... And then you had the comic book section that you got to play around, playing in the bathtub and everything. Like, a lot of them were bittersweet. That one with Lewis, I think, was the best one.
Yeah.
Because that scenario was a lot more complex than some of the others.
Yeah, the one with the...
Gus was just out in the wind, and he got hit by something, it seems, and he died.
Yeah.
Gregory was too young, filled up the bathtub again, and drowned in the bath. Super sad. But a lot of these were... things that just kind of happened by chance or by accident and everything. Lewis's one was a very complex scenario.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened to Milton.
No.
He just seemed to go missing. I don't know. A lot of them are very curious because there was a bit of an ambiguous answer as to what actually happened.
Yeah.
Lewis, though, that one kind of struck with me because not only was what happened to him a very complex scenario, it got to do with mental health issues that were instigated by substance abuse, it seems. Or maybe he had substance abuse because of mental issues. I don't know.
I don't know.
But the stuff that was going on with him because you were doing the monotony. It showed you the monotony of taking the fish, putting it in the thing, and putting it forward. And you were doing that with your mouse, with your right hand.
Yep.
But you were daydreaming with your left hand.
Yeah.
So they have that confliction going on at the same time, and it really felt like the monotony of the fish because you were concentrating on guiding him through the labyrinth.
Yeah.
So it actually... I've never seen... Like, this is the beauty of video games as a medium. It actually, like, put that into practicality.
Yeah.
The monotony of the fish, of getting the fish, putting it in the thing, putting it forward.
Yeah.
You actually played that out. All the while, you were actually daydreaming it at the same time.
Yeah.
Nothing else, no other medium could do that but a video game.
No.
And that's why I love video games.
Yeah.
Very few games have been able to... What's the word I'm looking for?
I love when I
Translate
love the graphic
to
details
reality.
about that.
A lot of games just have, shooty bang bang in the face and dead and all that kind of stuff.
No.
But games that actually take the medium and do something cool with it,
Yeah.
I really
They
appreciate.
really
Because
go
it
in
wasn't
depth
just a
with the
walking
story.
simulator then, it was
That's
actually
awesome.
showing you what it's like to be in that state of mind.
Yeah.
And then his imagination became his reality.
Yeah.
And then he took his own life. Well, it
Unfortunately.
seems like that. The guillotine, the fish, the cannery, it all seems fairly obvious. So, outstanding.
Yeah.
And the level design was really
And
damn
that's
cool.
awesome that you can
The house
replay
was
a
really
story.
damn cool. The environments were awesome.
Like
The
someone that you
story
didn't
was
get.
really, really involving. I didn't expect to get as involved into it as I did, because when I started it off, everything seemed very disjointed.
Yeah.
And listening to all the people's stories, it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere, and then it came back to a point. I still don't fully understand what was going on. It seemed like the family had a curse that killed them all.
Yeah.
Some much, much younger than others.
Yeah. Much younger. Gregory was only 1.
So a lot of it was left ambiguous as well.
Yeah.
It said the next morning Edie was gone. It didn't say she was dead, but it kind of insinuates that she was dead or she died. But she could have just been gone. With me, it doesn't even have a year, I guess.
But on her tombstone, it
don't know.
said.
So
It
you were
said she
reading a
died.
journal, basically, this entire time for your son who had been born.
Yeah.
Was it a son? I think so.
Looked like a son.
Awesome. Really, really cool. I like that. That's going to have me thinking for a very long time. If any of you have any theories or if you've read up on it, because I'm late to this game by now. So if you have any theories or anything as to what actually went on in the game,
Okay.
please let me know in the comments, because
Yeah,
I
this
want
was
to
a
know
while ago he
more about
recorded
the
this.
story. And maybe there's some things that people picked up on a second time through that I kind of missed. If I played it a second time, I'd pick up on way more, I think.
Yeah.
Because now you know the premise, you know the setup, you know the people. You know the scenarios of what happened to them. Man, really glad I played this. And the takeaway of it all, as it said at the end, is to go out there, enjoy yourself, make the most of what you have, because none of us know how long we have on this plane of existence.
That is
None
true.
of us know what lies beyond this state of being. A lot of us wish for things that are beyond this. A lot of us are waiting for that, but we don't know.
Yeah.
And because we don't know, I say that makes trying worth it right now.
Yeah.
You can wait all you want for great things to happen, but why not try to make them happen right now? Because none of us know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
So try your best right now in what you have, in this situation that you're in, at this moment in time.
Yeah.
You don't have to do amazing things, but as long as you're trying your best to make the most of it, then
That's true.
that's a success in my mind.
Yeah.
So, just don't take anything for granted. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this series.
Yeah,
If you
that's so
liked
true.
it, punch that like button in the face!
Like
a
a
boss! And like face all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes! What a powerful message. And it came at a perfect time because my brother's literally on his way here right now, so I think that's a great way to set up my day with him.
Aww. Alrighty. Okay, so that was What Remains of Edith Finch, the last video. That was a very, very powerful video. Yeah, that was a very, very powerful video. Yeah, I don't know if, I don't know. Does anybody know if there was a curse on the house or the family, or I never really understood. So, if you guys know, let me know down in the comment sections below. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Like I said, down in the description below, I will put part 2 and part 1 if you guys want to go check those out. Also, thank you guys again. You guys are really loving the Minecraft series. I've only posted 1 video, and you guys are eating it up like crazy. So thank you again for that. If you didn't know that I posted a video, go check out on my channel. I have a little little thing down in the the right hand corner if you guys want to go check that out. Also, just go to my page and hit subscribe and make sure to click the little bell so you get my notifications whenever I post a video. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Stay sunny, everybody.